A notification pinged on my phone, revealing a cloud album not meant for my eyes. A gallery of stolen moments that shattered my world with a single accidental click. I caught my cheating wife when she shared a private album with the wrong cloud. I was lounging on the couch in our sleek Chicago apartment, the city skyline twinkling through the floor-to-ceiling windows when the alert lit up my screen. It was a shared cloud link from my wife, Aisha, titled, "Special Memories Do Not Share." We'd been married for 9 years, a partnership forged in late-night coding sessions. She, a software developer, me, a data analyst. Our life was a blend of tech and trust, or so I thought. Curiosity got the better of me, and I opened it, expecting vacation photos or family shots. Instead, I found a trove of images and videos. Aisha laughing with a man I didn't know, their hands intertwined on a beach, a candlelit dinner in a restaurant I'd never visited, a selfie with the caption, "Forever with you, Liam." My breath caught. Liam wasn't a colleague or friend I recognized. The album was a mistake. Aisha had meant to share it with Liam, her secret lover, via a private cloud account, but in her haste, she'd linked it to our shared family cloud instead. The timestamps showed months of deception. Weekends she'd claimed were hackathons, nights she'd stayed at the office. I felt a cold dread as I scrolled, each photo a dagger to the life we'd built. I confronted her that night when she got home, my phone trembling in my hand. "Aisha, who's Liam?" I asked, my voice cracking. Her face drained of color, and she stumbled over excuses. Work stress, a fling, a moment of weakness. But the album spoke louder than her words, revealing a relationship that had grown beyond a mistake into something deliberate. The days that followed were a storm of pain. I moved to a friend's place, the divorce papers a bitter weight in my briefcase. Aisha tried to explain, tears streaming as she said she'd ended it with Liam, that she'd been lost in her own ambition. But the trust was gone. I threw myself into work, analyzing data to numb the hurt, while our shared cloud, once a repository of our joys, became a ghost of what we'd lost. Our friends took sides, and our daughter, Zara, now 7, asked why Mommy wasn't home. I didn't have an answer that wouldn't break her heart. Months later, I found myself at Millennium Park, watching Zara chase pigeons, the Chicago winter biting at my cheeks. Aisha had texted, asking to meet, not to beg, but to talk about Zara. She arrived, her eyes hollow, carrying a small box. Inside were printed photos from our early years, before the cloud betrayed us laughing at a fair, Zara's first steps. "I kept these separate," she said softly. "I don't expect forgiveness, but I miss us." I saw the woman I'd loved, buried under her mistakes, and felt a pang of something beyond anger, grief, maybe hope. As snow began to fall, blanketing the park in silence, I looked at Aisha, her face etched with regret, and then at Zara, her joy untainted by our fracture. The cloud had exposed her betrayal, but those old photos reminded me of the love that once was. I didn't take her back that day, but I took her hand, agreeing to therapy, for Zara, for the chance to rebuild something true. Under the winter sky, with the city's heartbeat around us, I felt tears freeze on my cheeks, a bittersweet promise that from broken trust, a fragile new beginning might grow.